before the Evo announcement, I kind of wanted to go over the BlazBlue characters who could possibly be the new DLC character, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of familiar faces, but some of these characters I do not know who they are at all. Like I don't even know who. Like for this, right? I can see Platinum in there at the very probable, and Waki. I know those two, but at the very top, I have no idea who that is. I see 13. I see Ragna. Looks like corrupted. It's Rachel, but from like a different timeline in a probable, and then it's a different Tau Caucus. It's like someone else from the Tau Caucus clan. I forget her name, but that's Leech. That's Leeches. I'm saying my name wrong, but that's Leech. That's Leechy. That's Booby Lady's assistant. And then it's him. And we like, if I remember the story right, he's just inside some guy's body. It's just because this guy has, of course, he has a bunch of different abilities. There's one on the bottom saying, please, 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 another snake. I mean, what are the odds of it being like, oh, another character, and then he's ass again? But Hazuma's pretty good, I guess. It's like Hazuma, it's kind of funny, they're on kind of the opposite sides, right? Hazuma and Terami. Hazuma's on the way up, or he's really good, and then Terami's on the bottom for sure. Agrees unsightly. Let's see. Yeah. I know this is new, wearing Ragna's coat. She's trying to find out who it is, she doesn't remember anymore. And that'd be cool. She looks like she's just using a regular sword, like one of her blades from before. This is a cool character design. Tsubaki wearing the Hazuma suit. So if another Tsubaki in the game, I'm going to go crazy because the other two Tsubakis already are moving crazy, man. In Hakumen's suit is, dude, Susanoo in Hakumen's suit, crazy. Hakumen, I say Jin in Hakumen's suit, insane. And then the Tsubaki's already crazy. If you put her in the Hakumen suit, she's gonna be moving like a demon. Like she's gonna be moving like a devil, bro. This is gonna be crazy. Someone made a cool post. I kind of going through everything they do. Trinity, she lost her body, so she's like a character in the game already, but she isn't able to do anything because, or she is able to do anything. She's combined with the platinum, the Trinity, like there's like one body with 3 souls in it. So she was like one of the strong fighters who helped save the world from before, but she got tricked by someone. She dodged, she knew, and she got clapped. So her body was, I don't remember what happened to her body, but her body not functional, I guess, and she had to go into a different one. So to see how she plays by herself would be pretty cool. Platinum without the Trinity, or Trinity without the Platinum. This looks like, she doesn't have much strength, really. Goes to battle. In combat, uses a mirror which can focus beams of light. I don't know. If that's her only offensive capability, she just has like a mirror, and she doesn't like to fight that much. It's kind of like, I don't know, seems like a good character, but you can do a lot with this light mirror. Yeah, she can do a lot with light mirror, but that's kind of like, I don't know, man. This character comes up a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like her character design. I don't think she looks cool. The poison as like the little claws right now, they just looks cool at all, but I'm not gonna read all this. And then it's just someone with terribly possessed, right? I don't think it's the same. The way Termi stuff works is crazy, but I don't think this is the same body, because you definitely possessed a body for Hazuma Termi. I don't know if this is the same body or if this is a different person. Kazuma. Yeah, Kazuma's the one who tricked Trinity in the first place. can't remember if this is the same body. It's the same hair, right? It looks like the same guy would be the same guy, but it's not. They're called different things. Hazuma, or his name is Kazuma, and they have Hazuma, and then they have Terami. So three different. This is Rachel from a different timeline. This is the Rachel from the timeline. No, this is probably a different one. I know that there's like another. There's like that's the thing about BlazBlue. There's a lot of timeline stuff going on. Let's see. I know she's from. We see her in Dark War. As a vampire, Raquel, different spell. Signature ability. She can turn others to vampires. Drive is Tempest. So she still uses the wind powers. Strong Gust. Strong after. So I don't know. She might be moving a little bit the same, but it's kind of the same thing with how there's two different versions of Ragnar in the game, so it's like they can just make her. I don't know how to change her up. But maybe I should play more Dark War before it went down, because I don't know how she would be moving a little bit differently. I know there's another Tau Kaka too. There's another person from the Kaka clan. I don't remember if this is her or if there's like a different one. A former guardian of the clan. What makes her different from Tau though? Like she's mobile, but that's the same thing. Tau. I'm trying to think. Well, I try to even guess from this character design what can make her different. Like it says stuff like, well, she's agile and she's strong, but that's the same thing with Tau. What would change? Like some of these characters feel like kind of. I make it easier to do, I guess, if they're like kind of like clone characters, right? They're like characters who already have this like everything going for them, I guess. So it wouldn't be that hard. Something like for Rachel. It's like we already have all this stuff going on for Rachel, so making the character who's just like, oh, this character from before, but she's moving a little bit different, might not be that bad for them. She was a doctor in Ichi's clinic. She just looks like is it? I was gonna say Makoto, but that's not the right character. I'm blanking on her name, but it's that one little girl from Melty Blood. That's what she looks like to me. Can't remember her name. It starts with M. Kodo. It's not Makoto. I'm gonna I'm gonna go crazy later. I'm like, damn, how did I forget her name? Somatic. Physical power. Yeah, she fights with martial arts. She looks like a martial artist. It's kind of like, yeah, she definitely looks like a martial artist. White Justice. It's just her with the Hakumen suit, right? Yeah, I think it's just her and her weapon. Yeah, that's crazy. That's gonna be crazy. She has the Hakumen blade and she has her sword. That is actually this character. Hopefully, this character doesn't get in the game. I think this character will be busted. I play this character just like bound to be busted. Oh my god, bruh. But this thing, let's even read a little bit. It's like, damn, this guy. Wow. I don't know if they'd add Mr. Bugman without the bugs. I never thought about it, bro. That is him, right? Roy. Yeah, it's Roy. Before he becomes Arakune. That'd be kind of crazy, right? Arakune fought the bugs. I never even thought about it like that, bro. Not to have a drive? What's the point, bruh? He doesn't have a drive. What's the point? He's a regular guy, regular man. CL. powers beyond average human. She has a little book thing. That's Tsubaki had, it looks like. But nah, it's not the same. Oh, this is school. Then, bruh. This is a cool character design. Looks kind of like an earthbender. Like this. To ensnare the opponent, his fighting skills are enough. He managed to protect Jin from numerous assassins. School used, so he binds people. Kind of like a trap character, maybe I would say. Or he just wraps it up. A counter character, something like that. So that could be cool. That could be cool. Out of this list, I think Trinity's the most interesting. She's a mage, right? Like she's like all these guys have magic, but she's like just one of the magic users. So there's a lot of stuff she could do. If I had to say a number two, I would say I kind of feel bad for her because she's been like around the series for a while, but she's never playable. Like she's actually in the story. You see her a lot throughout the games, I think, but she just doesn't show up. I want to say I like the way she looks, right? But it's like, what is she really doing different from Tao? Right? I don't really know. That's all I want to see, right? What is she doing different from Tao, right? But maybe she's throwing different items. Maybe she has like more going on with her items. Like she's like more like Faust or something. But otherwise, it's kind of like we're doing the same thing for Reiko. I don't know. Like that's kind of the problem for some characters. Like I feel like they're doing the same thing, not really going that crazy in a direction. If it's a new character, there's a lot of characters like for BlazBlue. They basically did not basically. They've covered like all the categories like you can really think of for fighting game characters. So if it's a character who's doing something new, that really be something crazy. It's like, oh, but going back to what a character has done before might be a little less desirable, but it might be easier to do. So yeah, that was a great breakdown, like giving you the little summary right next to it, and then what the character does. Kazuya. She's pretty popular too. She's pretty popular too. Damn, I never seen this here. She's on the top of the list. Pretty popular. Maybe it will be her. Yeah, this. I guess we'll see soon. But there is a lot of interesting choices for sure. Things I wouldn't expect, and things that I would expect, but I just like I don't really know how they could expand on it. But of course, they know everything. Right? They know more than I know, so it could easily happen. I just want to kind of go over it, even though I don't know a lot of how these characters are moving, like just to see. I just want to kind of have a picture of what I'm looking at before we see the new character. So this will be interesting to see afterwards.